Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl Tasha, and today I'm going to show you guys how I did these braids. I just braided my natural hair and I added some beads to the end of it. These are actually not the color beads that I wanted, but the hair store was looking really scanty when it came to the beads. I even asked them if they had more, they didn't, and I didn't want to drive anywhere else, so I was like, you know what, this ain't gonna be the first time that I do it, so I was like, let me just grab the beads and just get on with it. Hopefully it inspires you if you're trying to just braid your hair. You don't always have to add extensions. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to check me out on Instagram at Tasha by Nature, as well as on TikTok, Tasha Chanel. Make sure to share this video, leave a comment, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let's get into the video. I started out by washing and blow drying my hair. This is everything that I used: Shine and Jam, my 24-hour edge control, some rubber bands, alligator clips and hair ties, and a rat tail comb, edge brushed, a few packs of beads, and they also came with a tool so that you could put the beads on. As usual, I started off in the back. I didn't have my mirror, so I just used my phone so I can see my parting and make the parts as straight as I could. I also made sure to brush my hair out so that it would make it easier for when I was parting my hair so that it wouldn't get tangled in between. Before I did each braid, I added some Shine and Jam to it to control the frizz. That way the braids would last longer. What I also found important was that whenever I would start any type of braiding in the back, I would braid it in the direction that I wanted the braids to fall. So whenever you're doing braids at the back, try to braid them going backwards, and then you can finish it off by going to the side. I would also add some of the Shine and Jam to the ends. Even though the beads were going to be there, I didn't want it to be all frizzy looking with the braids and the beads. So throughout the braid, if you feel like you need to, just add a little bit of the Shine and Jam to keep the braids holding together. I wanted these braids to be a bit tight. I didn't want them to be too loose, only because I plan on keeping them in for a while. So I just wanted to show you how I grip the hair. And even when I was braiding going down, I didn't braid it that loose. I try to keep my fingers close together so that I can make each braid as tight. I mean, you don't have to make the braids tight, but I wanted to, just for the look. I feel like you can actually tell when braids are braided tight and when they're loose. Normally, when I would do any type of braiding styles, I would do all the braids first, and then I'll add the beads or anything else that I was putting in the braids. But I wanted to show you guys how it was looking midway, so I just added some of the beads to the ends of the ones that I did in the back so that you could see how it looked so far. Also, the beading tool is very easy to use. You just have to load the beads onto it, put the braid through the hole, and just pull it. If all the beads don't fit all at once, you just have to keep adding more beads and just repeating. Then you flap the bottom of the braid over the bottom bead, take the elastic band and wrap it around many times to secure it. So now I'm just working on the middle section, and I'm using the claw clips and the hair ties just to get the rest of the hair out of the way. And I'm also using the Shine and Jam to make clearer parts, especially since I can see much better than when I was working in the back. As you can see, this style is pretty straightforward, especially if you already know how to do a 3-strand braid. It's basically just adding beads to it. The fun part about it is you can change it up by the color beads that you use, the types of beads, the size of the beads. You just want to make sure that you braid your hair as neat as possible so that the style can last longer if that's what you want to do as a protective style. And for that, you want to make sure you're using the right products. I like the Shine and Jam. I haven't had problems with it using it so far, and I also use it on my kids' hair, and it's not too sticky, but it's sticky enough to hold the braids together. I've had products where it was just not giving what it was supposed to give. Like, it just made the braids look messy because the product wouldn't absorb in my hair properly. For me, this is a type of go-to protective style that I would use, mainly because it doesn't add too much tension to my hair. I don't like styles where it's tugging on my hairline a lot, especially up at the top. I feel like a lot of protective styles are just giving a lot of damage when it comes to receding hairlines and stuff like that. I'd rather just keep it simple and not pull too much of my hair. I don't like too much weight to my hair. I don't know if you already saw my last video where I did knotless braids. I really love that style. I love the look of it. I had a lot of braids in my hair, but just the packs alone just weighs down my hair, especially at night, and I just rather sleep comfortable without all of that weight all the time. That was Royal, guys. She's forever trying to bombard my videos, but mom life all day. I do my best, you know. I even just did her hair. This girl does not like me to touch her hair, you know, but I recently just got her into the routine because when she was small, she barely had hair, so she wasn't used to having the brush and the comb all up in her hair. And then one day she just had all this hair, but it was so thick. So yeah, I just thought I should add that because normally when you see her come on the screen, her hair is a mess, but recently she's been doing her hair and I'm so happy, or just letting me, because her scalp is so tender like mine. That's the main reason why you see me doing like a style like this, because my scalp can't deal. I don't know if you can tell when I part my hair sometime, my scalp is super red, especially up at the top. So I try my best not to do too much to irritate my scalp. So something like this is just easier for me to maintain other than when I do my curly styles. If you notice that after you wash and blow dry your hair that it's a bit dry and you're gonna do a protective style like this, you're gonna want to add a little bit of moisture to your hair, whether that's natural oils or some type of moisture boost, but not too much because you don't want to leave it too greasy. So what I did after I washed my hair and I blow dried it, I just took a little bit of my moisture boost and I put a little bit in my hair so that when I have the braids in, it will actually lock into moisture. Because if it's one thing, my hair tends to get dry really quick, so putting in the moisture when I take this out, my hair won't be so dry. So I'm pretty much done. I'm just going to add the rest of the beads to finish them off. I'm just going to do some of my edges as well because to me it just makes the hairstyle look a bit more cute. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Also, don't forget to comment down below if you have any questions. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I love you guys so much. Bye.